The power of the mind is truly remarkable. It shapes our perceptions, influences our decisions, and ultimately determines the course of our lives. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. This is not just a catchy phrase or a feel-good mantra. It's a fundamental principle that governs our success, happiness, and overall well-being. To truly understand the impact of this concept, we need to explore the intricate relationship between our thoughts and our reality. There was once a young woman named Amira, a talented graphic designer with dreams of starting her own agency. Amira had the skills, the creativity, and even a solid business plan. But every time she stood on the precipice of taking that leap into entrepreneurship, a voice in her head would whisper, "What if you fail? You are not cut out for this. It's too risky." For years, Amira listened to this voice. She remained in her comfortable but unfulfilling job, watching opportunities pass her by. Her negative mindset had created an invisible cage, and she was living within its confines. But one day, something changed. Amira attended a seminar on personal development where she learned about the power of positive thinking. She realized that her thoughts weren't just passive observations. They were actively shaping her reality. With this new understanding, Amira made a conscious decision to change her mental narrative. Instead of focusing on potential failures, she started visualizing success. When doubts crept in, she countered them with affirmations of her capabilities. "I am skilled, I'm prepared, and I can handle whatever challenges come my way," became her new mantra. The change didn't happen overnight, but gradually, Amira's outlook shifted. She started taking small steps towards her goal. She networked with other entrepreneurs, refined her business plan, and eventually took the plunge. Today, Amira runs a successful design agency, and she often reflects on how close she came to letting her negative mindset rob her of her dreams. This story exemplifies a crucial truth. Our thoughts are not just abstract concepts floating in our minds. They are the seeds from which our reality grows. A mind filled with negativity, doubt, and fear will inevitably produce a life that reflects those qualities. Conversely, a mind brimming with positivity, confidence, and optimism will create opportunities, attract success, and foster happiness. But why is this the case? Why does our mental attitude have such a profound impact on our lives? The answer lies in the way our brains are wired. Our minds are constantly scanning our environment, looking for information that confirms our existing beliefs. This phenomenon, known as confirmation bias, means that if we believe the world is a hostile place full of obstacles, that's exactly what we will see. A negative mindset acts like a filter, coloring everything we perceive. It distorts our interpretation of events, magnifies problems, and minimizes opportunities. When we approach life with a negative attitude, we are more likely to give up in the face of challenges, miss potential opportunities, and sabotage our own success. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others struggle despite having similar skills and circumstances? Often the difference lies in their mindset. Those who approach life with positivity and confidence are more likely to take risks, persevere through difficulties, and recognize opportunities when they arise. This does not mean that positive thinkers never face challenges or setbacks. Life is full of obstacles for everyone. The difference is in how they respond to these challenges. A positive mindset allows you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, setbacks as valuable lessons, and failures as stepping stones to success. Let me share another story that illustrates this point. In a small town, there were two shoe salesmen sent by rival companies to explore a new market in a developing country. Upon arrival, they both observed that nobody in the town wore shoes. The first salesman immediately called his company and said, "This is a terrible market. Nobody here wears shoes. I'm coming back home." The second salesman, however, called his company with excitement and said, "This is an incredible opportunity. Nobody here wears shoes yet. Send me all the inventory you can." Same situation, two entirely different perspectives. The first salesman saw only problems, while the second saw potential. This simple story encapsulates the essence of how our mindset shapes our reality. The circumstances were identical, but their interpretations, and consequently their actions and results, were poles apart. You might be thinking, that's all well and good, but I can't just flip a switch and suddenly become positive. And you are right, changing your mindset is not about forcing yourself to be cheerful all the time or denying the existence of problems. It's about developing a more balanced, constructive way of thinking. The first step in this process is awareness. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Notice when you are slipping into negative patterns. Are you constantly criticizing yourself? Do you often expect the worst outcome in any situation? Do you find yourself focusing on what could go wrong rather than what could go right? Once you are aware of these patterns, you can begin to challenge them. When a negative thought arises, ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Is there another way to look at this situation? What would I say to a friend if they were in my position? This process of questioning your thoughts helps to break the automatic cycle of negativity. It creates space for more balanced, positive perspectives to emerge. Over time, this practice can rewire your brain, making positive thinking your default mode. But changing your mindset is not just about positive thinking. It's also about taking positive action. Your thoughts and actions are intimately connected, each reinforcing the other. When you act in alignment with a positive mindset, you create evidence that supports your new way of thinking. For instance, if you have always believed you're not good at public speaking, you might avoid opportunities to speak in front of others. This avoidance reinforces your negative belief. But if you challenge that belief and take action, perhaps by joining a public speaking club or volunteering to give a presentation at work, you create new experiences that can shift your perspective. The importance of stepping out of your comfort zone. A negative mindset often keeps us trapped in familiar, safe routines. We avoid taking risks because we are afraid of failure. But growth and success lie beyond the boundaries of our comfort zones. Every time you face a fear, overcome a challenge, or try something new, you are not just accomplishing a task, you are reshaping your self-image. You are proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. This builds confidence and optimism, further reinforcing a positive mindset. Early in my career, I was terrified of public speaking. The mere thought of standing in front of an audience made my palms sweat and my heart race. My negative mindset told me I wasn't articulate enough, that I would make a fool of myself, that I should stick to behind-the-scenes work. But I knew that if I wanted to advance in my career and make a bigger impact, I needed to overcome this fear. So despite my anxiety, I volunteered to give a presentation at a company meeting. Yes, I was nervous. Yes, I stumbled over my words at times. But I got through it, and the sky didn't fall. That first presentation wasn't perfect, but it was a turning point. It showed me that I could face my fears and survive. More importantly, it helped me realize that my negative thoughts about public speaking weren't facts. They were just fears. With each subsequent presentation, my confidence grew. Today, public speaking is one of my greatest strengths, and I derive immense satisfaction from it. And it's taught me a valuable lesson. Our greatest growth often comes from facing our biggest fears. When we confront the things that scare us, we expand our sense of what's possible. We prove to ourselves that we are stronger and more capable than our negative thoughts would have us believe. Changing the way you think is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. There will be days when negativity creeps back in, when doubts and fears resurface. This is normal and expected. The key is to not let these temporary setbacks derail your progress. Developing a positive mindset, like building a muscle. Just as you wouldn't expect to get physically fit after one workout, you can't expect to completely transform your thinking overnight. It takes consistent effort, repetition, and patience. But just like physical exercise, the more you practice positive thinking, the stronger and more natural it becomes. This is where the power of habits comes into play. Our habits shape our lives in profound ways, often without us even realizing it. By consciously cultivating habits that support a positive mindset, you can create lasting change in your thought patterns and consequently in your life. Start your day with positive affirmations. Practice gratitude regularly. Surround yourself with uplifting people and content. These may seem like small actions, but when done consistently, they can have a transformative effect on your mindset and your life. Remember, a positive mindset is not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching life's challenges with confidence, resilience, and optimism. It's about believing in your ability to handle whatever comes your way and to learn and grow from every experience. A positive mindset also opens you up to opportunities that a negative mindset might miss. When you are constantly focused on what could go wrong, you are less likely to notice what could go right. A positive outlook, on the other hand, keeps you alert to possibilities and potential. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. When working on inventing the light bulb, he famously made thousands of unsuccessful attempts before finally succeeding. When asked about his failures, Edison replied, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset, viewing setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures, allowed Edison to persist where others might have given up. This brings us to another crucial aspect of maintaining a positive mindset: how we handle failure and setbacks. In life, things don't always go as planned. Projects fail, relationships end, businesses go under. A negative mindset sees these events as proof of personal inadequacy or as reasons to give up. A positive mindset, however, views them as valuable lessons and stepping stones to future success. What can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger or better prepared for future challenges? By reframing failures in this way, you transform them from sources of discouragement into catalysts for growth and improvement. It's also important to recognize that maintaining a positive mindset does not mean ignoring negative emotions or experiences: sadness, anger, frustration. These are all natural parts of the human experience. A truly positive mindset acknowledges these feelings without being overwhelmed by them. It's about finding constructive ways to process and learn from negative experiences rather than dwelling on them or letting them define you. In fact, emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and those of others, is a key component of a positive mindset. By developing your emotional intelligence, you can better navigate life's ups and downs, maintain perspective during challenging times, and build stronger relationships with others. Speaking of relationships, the impact of a positive mindset extends far beyond your individual experience. Your attitude affects everyone around you. Think about the people in your life who radiate positivity. How do you feel when you are around them? Chances are their optimism is contagious. You feel more energized, more capable, more inspired in their presence. By cultivating a positive mindset, you become one of those people. You lift up those around you, inspiring them to see the best in themselves and in life. This creates a virtuous cycle where your positivity encourages others, which in turn reinforces your own positive outlook. This ripple effect of positivity can transform not just your personal life, but your professional life as well. In the workplace, individuals with a positive mindset are often seen as natural leaders. They inspire confidence, foster teamwork, and find innovative solutions to problems. They are the ones who see opportunities where others see obstacles, who motivate teams to push through challenges and achieve ambitious goals. A positive mindset enhances your ability to learn and adapt, crucial skills in today's rapidly changing world. When you approach new situations with curiosity and optimism rather than fear and doubt, you are more open to new ideas and experiences. This openness accelerates your personal and professional growth, keeping you relevant and valuable in an ever-evolving job market. But perhaps the most profound impact of a positive mindset is on your overall well-being and quality of life. Numerous studies have shown links between positive thinking and better physical health, increased longevity, lower rates of depression, and greater resistance to the common cold. A positive outlook can even help you better cope with stress, which has numerous health benefits in itself. When you are in a positive state of mind, you are more likely to take care of yourself. You are more inclined to eat well, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, and engage in other healthy behaviors. You are also more likely to have strong social connection, another key factor in overall health and happiness. Furthermore, a positive mindset allows you to find joy and satisfaction in your daily life. When you are not bogged down by negative thoughts and worries, you are free to fully engage with and appreciate the present moment. You notice the small pleasures that might otherwise pass you by: a beautiful sunset, a child's laughter, the satisfaction of a job well done. This ability to find joy in the everyday is a hallmark of truly happy and successful people. They don't wait for some future event or achievement to be happy. They create their own happiness by choosing to focus on the positive aspects of their current reality. If a positive mindset is so beneficial, why is not everyone walking around with a smile on their face? The truth is, negativity can be seductive. It's often easier to complain about problems than to look for solutions. Pessimism can masquerade as realism, making us feel smart and prepared for the worst. While a negative mindset might seem to protect you from disappointment, it actually robs you of joy, limits your potential, and can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. By expecting the worst, you unconsciously steer yourself towards negative outcomes. A positive mindset, on the other hand, empowers you to create the life you want. It gives you the courage to pursue your dreams, the resilience to overcome obstacles, and the openness to recognize and seize opportunities. It does not guarantee that everything will always go your way, but it ensures that you will be able to make the most of whatever life throws at you. So how do you maintain a positive mindset when faced with real, significant challenges? The key is to focus on what you can control. You can't always change your circumstances, but you can always change your response to them by choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems, on opportunities rather than obstacles. You reclaim your power in any situation. A positive mindset is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about believing in your ability to handle imperfection. It's about trusting that no matter what happens, you have the strength and resources to cope, learn, and grow. Meet John, a small business owner who had built a successful local restaurant over the course of a decade. His business was thriving, and he had plans for expansion. Then, seemingly overnight, everything changed. A global pandemic hit, forcing John to close his dining room and pivot to takeout and delivery only. Many restaurant owners in John's position saw this as the end of their dreams. They became overwhelmed by fear and negativity, unable to see a way forward. But John chose a different path. Instead of focusing on what he had lost, he focused on what he could do. John saw this challenge as an opportunity to innovate. He revamped his menu to include family-style meals that were perfect for takeout. He partnered with local farmers to create produce boxes that customers could add to their orders. He even started offering virtual cooking classes, teaching customers how to make some of his signature dishes at home. Was it easy? Absolutely not. John faced countless obstacles and setbacks along the way. There were days when he questioned whether he could keep his business afloat, but his positive mindset allowed him to persist, to keep looking for solutions even when things seemed bleakest. As a result, not only did John's restaurant survive the pandemic, but it emerged stronger than ever. He had built new revenue streams, strengthened his connection with the community, and developed resilience that would serve him well in future challenges. John's story illustrates a crucial point. A positive mindset does not just help you weather storms. It can help you find opportunities within those storms. It gives you the clarity to see beyond immediate obstacles and envision new possibilities. Elite athletes have long used visualization techniques to improve their performance, and the same principle can be applied to any area of life. When you visualize success, you are not just daydreaming. You are actually programming your brain to recognize and act upon opportunities that align with your vision. You are creating a mental blueprint that guides your actions and decisions. Take a moment right now to visualize your ideal life. What does it look like? How do you feel? What are you doing? The more vivid and detailed you can make this vision, the more powerful it becomes. This is not about fantasy. It's about creating a clear target for your mind to aim at. Don't just visualize the end result. Visualize yourself going through the process of achieving your goals. See yourself overcoming obstacles, learning from setbacks, and growing stronger with each challenge. This mental rehearsal builds confidence and resilience, preparing you to face real-world challenges with a positive, can-do attitude. As you cultivate this positive mindset and vision for your future, you will likely find that your perception of time changes. A negative mind often dwells in the past, ruminating over mistakes and missed opportunities. It can also get stuck in anxiety about the future, imagining worst-case scenarios. But a positive mind is firmly rooted in the present with an eye towards creating a better future. This present-focused mindset is crucial for both happiness and success. When you are fully engaged in the present moment, you are more productive, more creative, and more likely to notice opportunities as they arise. You are not weighed down by regrets from the past or paralyzed by fears of the future. Instead, you are taking action right here, right now, to create the life you want. Consider the practice of mindfulness, which has gained popularity in recent years. At its core, mindfulness is about being fully present and engaged in the current moment without judgment. This practice has been shown to reduce stress, increase focus, and improve overall well-being. In many ways, mindfulness and a positive mindset go hand in hand. Both involve choosing where to direct your attention and how to interpret your experiences. As you work on developing a more positive mindset, you may notice changes in your language, both internal and external. The words we use have a powerful impact on our thoughts and emotions. A person with a negative mindset might say, "I am terrible at public speaking. I always mess up." A person with a positive mindset facing the same challenge might say, "Public speaking is a skill I am working on improving. Each presentation is an opportunity to get better." Notice the difference. The positive statement acknowledges the challenge, but frames it as an opportunity for growth. It's future-oriented and empowering. By consciously choosing more positive language, you can gradually shift your mindset and, by extension, your experiences. This shift in language and perspective can have a profound impact on your relationships as well. When you approach interactions with a positive mindset, you are more likely to give others the benefit of the doubt, to look for common ground rather than points of conflict, and to express gratitude and appreciation. This, in turn, tends to bring out the best in others, creating a positive feedback loop in your relationships. The last time you received genuine praise or appreciation, how did it make you feel? Chances are it boosted your mood and motivation. By cultivating a positive mindset, you become more attuned to the good in others and more likely to express that appreciation. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also contributes to a more positive environment overall. Another powerful tool in developing a positive mindset is the practice of reframing. This involves consciously choosing to look at a situation from a different, more positive perspective. For example, if you lose your job, a negative mindset might see this as a disaster. A positive mindset, using reframing, might view it as an opportunity to explore new career paths or to finally start that business you have been dreaming of. Reframing does not mean ignoring real problems or challenges. Instead, it's about finding the opportunity within the challenge, the silver lining in the cloud. It's about asking yourself, what's good about this situation? Or what can I learn from this? This practice helps build resilience and adaptability, key traits for success in any area of life. As you continue to work on your mindset, you will likely find that your definition of success begins to evolve. A negative mindset often ties success to external factors, wealth, status, or the approval of others. A positive mindset, on the other hand, tends to define success more holistically, considering factors like personal growth, meaningful relationships, and the positive impact you have on others. This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating. When you are not constantly comparing yourself to others or chasing external validation, you are free to focus on what truly matters to you. You can pursue goals that align with your values and bring genuine fulfillment rather than those that society or others say you should pursue. Developing a positive mindset is not about achieving perfection. It's about progress, not perfection. There will be days when negative thoughts creep in, when challenges seem overwhelming. The key is to not let these moments define you. Instead, view them as opportunities to practice your new mindset skills. Like learning to play an instrument or mastering a sport. In the beginning, it takes conscious effort and practice. You might hit wrong notes or fumble the ball, but with consistent practice, it becomes more natural, more instinctive. The same is true for a positive mindset. Each time you catch a negative thought and reframe it, each time you choose to focus on solutions rather than problems, you are strengthening your positive mindset muscles. Life is inherently neutral. Events happen, circumstances change, but it's our interpretation of these events that gives them meaning. A rainy day can be seen as gloomy and depressing, or as an opportunity to cozy up with a good book. A challenge at work can be viewed as a stressful burden or as a chance to prove your capabilities and grow professionally. The choice is yours. This understanding that we have the power to choose our interpretations and reactions is incredibly empowering. It means that regardless of what's happening around you, you always have control over your inner world. And as we have discussed, your inner world shapes your outer reality. Choose positivity not because it's easy or because it guarantees a problem-free life, but because it equips you to handle life's challenges with grace, creativity, and resilience. Choose positivity because it opens you up to opportunities, strengthens your relationships, and allows you to experience more joy and fulfillment in your daily life. Remember, a negative mind will never give you a positive life, but a positive mind, it can help you create a life beyond your wildest dreams. It can help you turn obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones, and challenges into catalysts for growth. I challenge you to make a commitment to yourself. Commit to nurturing a positive mindset, to catching negative thoughts and reframing them, to focusing on solutions rather than problems. Commit to stepping out of your comfort zone, to visualizing your success, to practicing gratitude for the good in your life. This journey towards a more positive mindset is one of the most important you will ever undertake. It won't always be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. Because when you change your mind, you change your life. And when you change your life, you inspire others to do the same. Your positivity becomes a beacon, lighting the way for others to follow. So go forth with optimism and determination. Embrace the power of positive thinking. Let it guide you through challenges, propel you towards your goals, and help you create a life filled with purpose, joy, and success. Remember, the choice is yours. Choose wisely, choose positively, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Your journey to a more positive life begins now with your very next thought. Make it a good one.